Too often we hear memes or see posts or see something on social media that says something around the words of small people problems, small girl problems, stop making me grow when I was at perfection, and stuff like that for small people. I don't see too much surrounding the big guys. Now I'm 6'5", so I speak from experience, but this is for all of the tall guys out there that have the same problem as I do. How often do you hear some of these points? Point 1, shoes. Now, as you're a big guy, you're gonna have big feet. No innuendo intended. But how easy is it to get shoes in your size? Up to size 11 in the UK is pretty easy. Anything above size 11 becomes a whole different story. It's like they're trying to search the centre of the earth to find your pair of shoes. Hey honey, so got some new work shoes, just need to go out and grab them. I wore the old ones out, so let's just go get some new shoes, yeah? Hello there sir, how can I help you today? Hi, yeah, just I found this pair of shoes that I really like over on the shelf. I was just wondering if you had them in a size 12, thanks. Oh, size 12. Let me go see what we've got. So how common is this scenario? You give them a size 8 and you want it in a size 12 and they never ever have your size. This is a common problem for all big guys, and this is what always happens. Hi sir, yeah, sorry, we don't have them in a size 12. I've got them in a size 11 if that's any good for you. Oh, okay, brilliant. I'll take them in bright pink as well, shall I? Because that'll go with my fucking black suit, won't it? Sorry sir, just trying to help, you know. What about this one? I bet you've heard this one as well. Hello sir, yeah, I found this pair of shoes that I'd like them in a size 12 please. Do you know if you got them? Yeah, size 12, I think I did see them in there earlier on. Let me go and double check for you. Wait for it. Oh, okay, yeah, we do have one pair left in a size 12, but they're the display model that's been tried on and all scratched to shit. Do you still want those ones? Well, not really, but if it's the only option I've got, then I guess I'll take them at a reduced cost because they've been worn and tried on and damaged, right? No, sorry sir, they're sold as brand new stock. Tall guy problem number 2, knowing your head height. When it comes to human evolution, I believe tall guys evolve quicker, and they evolve into their height quicker. Now, as a tall guy, growing up through your teenage years, you're always taller than your friends. How many times do you hit your head? Walking through doorways, shopways, going on roller coasters. You were always the awkward tall kid that never did anything because you always hit your head, you always got caught on the railing, you always got stuck. Through time, tall guys have evolved. Now, I don't mean we've evolved in different ways, I just mean that we've naturally got a hunch to ourselves. When you're walking down the street and you've got a bit of scaffolding you've got to walk under, or a ladder, or a doorway, you naturally walk. Even though your head's not going to touch it, before you've even got there, I find myself walking along the road on my mobile phone, naturally, with my head down as I'm walking, so that I don't hit anything. Stop and think to myself, what the hell do I look like? Tall guy problem number 3. The insults. The insults are the best part about being tall. Throughout school and high school and college if you go, you expect insults. The short kid's gonna get the short kid insults, ginger kid's gonna get the ginger kid insults, the tall kid's gonna get the tall kid insults, and so on. But through life, some of those insults never evolve. They stay the same, and the older you get, the same insult comes out time and time again, and it's not even funny anymore. Like, you get it at first, and you might get upset by it at first, being in school, but honestly, they are just so boring. Yo Tom, can you throw us that pen? Yeah, of course I can, Steve, here you go mate. Oh, cheers you jolly green giant. Those insults are not funny. How many times have you heard lanky, ladder, lanky streak of piss, jolly green giant, giant, BFG, gangly, and the list goes on. Those insults haven't changed for 10 years. Since you was at school, they were the same. You were always lanky as a class. Oi, lanky. You go into work, you're still lanky. Christ, you're lanky, mate, aren't you? Yeah, great, yeah, hilarious. And then you go on in life and still those insults stay the same. They're boring people, change the insults. Tall guy problem number 4. I pretty much may as well work in retail. I've done 10 years in retail, and since then I've left. But the amount of times I get asked for help in retail shops, retail outlets, wherever I am, because of short people that can't reach the top shelf, you know what I'm talking about guys, you all relate to the same problem. I literally got asked 2 days ago. We was in a sportswear shop, I'm standing there, Megan's at the till, she's paying, there's a family behind me. You hear the woman go, oh hey young gentleman, you lovely young tall gentleman, I'm sure you can help us grab the shirt off the top shelf. Do I look like you're fucking skivvy mate? No I don't. I'm not here to pick up your fucking shirts because you can't reach them. Just because your son's 2 foot tall and you're 3.5 foot tall, not my problem. The The amount of times I got stuff off the top shelves, if I had £1 for every item I got off there, I'd probably be a couple of £100 richer at least. Do I look like I should be going in there in a fucking uniform and getting those things off the top shelves? They have people that do that, they have ladders, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a fucking piss take. Ask the staff, don't ask me. Tall guy problem number 5. The height and the look. As you get older, you start to look older than your actual age. So when I was 13, I looked 50. When I was 15, I looked 19. When I was 19, I looked 25. Now I'm 27, I look 23. The age gap was always one of those things that people used to use, especially your mates when you was going out drinking, when you was going out smoking, whatever it was, when you was doing illegal activities, being the tallest guy, you always looked the oldest. So what does that mean? You was the guy that had to go and buy the alcohol without any ID because you was under 18. You was the guy that had to go and buy cigarettes. Again, you was the skivvy that went to do it. When you went into clubs, you was always the front guy that had to make the small talk of the bouncers so that your mates could get in behind you, running the risk of being thrown out because again, you didn't have ID. But being tall, that was a problem that you always had to face, and that was a problem that I had to deal with for many years in high school, if you will. I was always the guy that had to buy the alcohol and the fag. Tall guy problem number 5. Now this is probably one of my biggest bugbears. This is the one I hate the most, and that is clothing. The situation being is that you have to buy clothes 10 times bigger than your actual size so that the sleeve length marginally fits comfortable. Now I have pretty long arms, you see? So I buy a shirt and realistically my size would be something along the lines of an XL. If I buy an XL, the sleeve length comes up to here. So I either have to look like the tall gangly kid that can't afford to buy clothes and his clothes are too short for him, or the kid that has his clothes bought for him by his mum and doesn't want to upset her so he wears them too short for him, or I have to buy the shirt which is double XL or triple XL and I wear it like an absolute fucking curtain. So I always have to buy the shirt which is the size up, double XL or even triple XL in some brands, some shapes, some clothing material. You put it on and the sleeve length's pretty good. You feel good about it, you button that shirt up and there's like a tent space that someone could actually sleep in between the chest and your shirt itself. The same with trousers. Generally you have to buy a bigger waist to get the full length of the trousers. They stopped doing long leg in a lot of trousers these days. You can barely find a pair of jeans in long leg because all these skinny boys like to wear them rolled up and ankle height. And for me, wearing a pair of leggings just isn't manly enough. I've got nothing against it. If you want to wear leggings, jeggings and tights as a bloke, that's down to you. But to get a pair of comfy fitting trousers or jeans the right length, I need to buy a waist size that's 3 sizes too big for me so that the material comprehends. So it's longer but wider. It makes no sense. But this is probably the biggest bugbear out of all the tall guy features, and I hope, I know, a lot of you will be relating to that as well. And last but not least, point 6 about being a tall guy. Now this is the ultimate and the most annoying part of being a tall guy. It's like people burden you being tall when you couldn't even give a flying fuck. Quite honestly, I quite like being tall. It stands you out from the crowd, it makes you a bit different, and you can get a better view over the fence with the bird that sunbathes topless next door. I have no issues with being tall. Some people hate it, some people love it, some people don't care. I like it personally. One of the things is people always seem to compete against you, even though you couldn't give a flying monkeys. You start a new job and there's that guy who's the tallest in the office at the time. I'm 6'5", he's 6'3", and it goes something like this. Oh, hello man, yes, so good to have someone that's much taller than me. Oh, I've been the tall guy all along and, you know, people just use me for it, so it's good to have someone that's actually finally taller than me. Oh right, yeah, great, my name's Tom. Brilliant, thanks. How often do you get that? Like, you've come in and you've taken the burden off of his shoulders to be the tallest guy in the office, or the tallest guy in the warehouse, or wherever it is you work, like you're doing him a favour. Like so many people have asked him in the last year, can you help me out because you're 6'3"? Like that's his life goal, that someone would start taller. Really what's happening is he's dying inside and he knows he's now no longer the tallest person in the office, in the warehouse, in the job, whatever it may be. Don't let people try and use your height as a burden. It's something that makes you different, and everyone is different in this world. And this guy at the office or wherever you work, whatever you do, school, high school, college, whatever it may be, he's always going to try and belittle you in some way or another. He's going to try and show off to the girls, he's going to try and insult your height. But at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to grow up bigger, stronger and better looking than that fucking ginger twat from school. You know what I mean? Alright guys, so that's the end of it there. Something a little bit different. It's just something that I deal with on a daily basis, being tall, and I hope a lot of you guys can relate to it. I know I insulted a few stereo classes in there and it was all jokes. I have no issues with anyone, height, religion, race, colour, hair colour. It was all just, you know, in kind heart. But something a little bit different for my channel. I just wanted to do something that relates to me a little bit on an everyday basis, and I hope you can find the humour in that as well. I've got a few ideas of these lined up, so I will be doing these in between vlogs every now and again. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button hit that like button if you enjoyed this, just to show me that you enjoy these, and I'll dot them in between the vlogs a lot more frequently. Just remember that to subscribe, it's just one click away and the button underneath as well, and that would be a great help to me, guys. In the meantime, if you haven't had a chance to check it out already, I can't even speak today, if you haven't had a chance to check it out already, go check out my new Instagram. That'll include daily pictures from the vlogs that I do as well. In the meantime, be safe guys, take care, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Cheers again. I'm so tall, I don't even have any trousers on. I don't need them on for the video because I'm so tall that you can't see it.